Hello and welcome to Billy Ho Sports. We are headed to Oklahoma City for the Springboard Mile, Remington Park. 2-year-old contenders will go a mile around the dirt track, purse 300,000. Notable winner 2020, Senior Buscador. Remember to like, sub to the channel, leave a comment, set the notification bells. Tons of Derby comment coming out, race to 150, all that good stuff. But today we're going to look at the Springboard Mile for the 2-year-olds. And number one Fidget is trained by Brad Cox, who I hear is pretty good with the 2-year-olds. Sired by More Than Ready, this colt is 2 for 3 to start his career. This win at the Horseshoe was against 37K allowance competition, so he's going to be facing a significant jump in class this week. So it's probably going to be a wait and see approach with Fidget, but I'm sure we'll get some action at the tote board. Two birds with one stone here. Number 2, My Buddy Mel is a Texas bred colt by trainer Danny Pish. And number 4, Magic Grant, sired by Good Magic, is guided by Eddie Milligan. These two ran 1-2 in the 7-furlong Cleva Treva Stakes at Remington Park for a purse 75K. They were both unhurried out of the gate, started way back in the back of the pack, but settled in just fine. And then rally. My Buddy Mel stayed inside, saving ground, and Magic Grant went 5 wide into the turn. Clear to me, Magic Grant was the superior horse that day, drawing away to win the race. My Buddy Mel is 20-1 in long shot. Magic Grant is 8-1 at the morning line. So 6-1, number 3, Gettysburg Address, is another Brad Cox trained entry. The stronger of the two, in my opinion, showed the way at the Grade 3 Street Sense Stakes on October 29th at Churchill Downs. It was going a mile and a 16th on a sloppy sealed track. He took the lead into the stretch, only to weaken late in the race. Versus a couple of real notable Derby trailers in Liberal Arts, who I believe won that race, in Moonlight. Now, at 7-2 in the morning line, the third choice is the number 5, Glengarry. And I've been looking forward to seeing this beautiful looking gray since his convincing win at the Bowman Mill Stakes at Keeneland back in October. I often use the eyeball test when I'm looking at horses to see how they run. I'm no expert by far, but this one just looks really focused and mature down the stretch. He's really looks like he's got a stout body to me, very powerful. So Iowa bred colt, corn fed. So 3 for 3 so far on the year for that one. And so next up, we'll have Doug O'Neill's Raging Torrent. It's coming out of post 6, 3-1 second choice. He's faced some grade 1 competition to begin his career, no doubt. Ran 3rd behind Muth and Prince of Monaco in the grade 3 Best Pal back in August at Del Mar. And his last 2 efforts were both grade 1 stakes, 4th place finishes. This American Pharaoh was not bad, mile and a 16th on a fast Santa Anita track. And the number 5 horse Raging Torrent showed some good early speed, running right up there with the likes of Muth and Wind Me Up. He was all the way to the stretch before running out of gas, and then he fell back to 4th. Will be interesting to chart how he does coming off his layoff. Very popular horse on the tote boards, I'm sure. Now, next up, not so much, 20-1 long shot Rhino Runner, but it's not too bad looking horse. It's out of post 7. Showed some good form breaking his maiden back in at Remington Park, but it's likely too strong of a field for him. But that will lead us into the next one, which is the favorite Otto the Conqueror, trained by Steve Asmussen. Another good one with the 2-year-olds, sired by Street Sense. This one back-to-back wins, and the one at Churchill Downs, which is most impressive, I'm sure you've heard it before, he defeated Honor Marie pretty handily. Honor Marie wheeled back to win the Grade 2 Jockey Club in a big upset. He goes wire to wire on the sloppy sealed track. and it was, as you saw, not close. So that leads us to finish off with the Japan bred 20-1 long shot, 3rd Street from post 9. Went shot out of a cannon in that Clever Trevor I showed you, but he must have had a banana in the tailpipe, because he, rounding the turn for home, he just flat out quit. And the jockey wisely pulled him up as to not to injure the animal. So he did bounce back, however, a month later to score a win versus Allowance Company. He went 7 in the Clever Trevor, but he had to back up to 5.5 to get the win here. So extending out to a mile, it's going to be a tall order for him. So I won't be looking at that very hard. Later on in the week, we'll have past performances. I've already been looking at them. I'll do a little betting strategy probably. Be on the lookout, billyhosports.com. I'll have an article out shortly. But what I would say so far, my early leans is hopefully get a little bit of value out of Gettysburg Address, but being a Brad Cox trained horse, likely not so much. But I will be including that gray Glengarry. Always bet a gray, or if it's a gray day. I look at Magic Grant as a bit of a sleeper, maybe. I don't think it's going to get a lot of love. Sired by Good Magic, who I'm pretty sure has been siring some good, strong horses, like Mage, the last year's Derby winner, and 2-year-olds this season, Muth and Dornock. So don't forget to check out the website. Like I said, more coming later on this week. Until the next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.